All right, hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Call the Cops. My name is Officer Jamie Keneally. As always, we have a really good show in store this week. We're talking about National Night Out. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but about 30 years ago, police departments across the country began celebrating what we now know to be National Night Out. And for those unfamiliar with National Night Out, essentially it's a celebration. A celebration of public safety, a chance for police officers and community members to come together and I guess just to send the message or to say loud and clear that, you know what, if you're looking to cause trouble in our communities or our neighborhoods, well, guess what? In Boston and around the country, police officers and community members are coming together. And again, they've been doing it nationwide for close to 30 years. And if my numbers are correct, over 37 million people participated in National Night Out a year ago. And again, it's a great opportunity for people, police officers to come together with a shared goal, shared vision of public safety. The mayor of the city of Boston, Thomas Menino, takes it very seriously, as does our commissioner. This year's National Night Out celebration is taking place at the Moakley Park over in South Boston, August 7th. Let me say that again, August 7th at Moakley Park in South Boston. I'm being told, at least tonight's guest is saying this to me, it's going to be a heck of a time. So without any further ado, I think you'd rather listen and talk to or look at Kerry Egan?
Ryan.
Kerry Ryan?
Yes.
Let's talk about the name change, Kerry. It was Egan how long ago?
November I got married.
Okay. Oh, you're married now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can hear the hearts breaking across cable access throughout Boston. All right. So for those who don't know you, you've been working in the Boston Police Department for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
Before we get to your really cool title, Kerry, which we'll get to in a second, where were you? You were at District E5.
Yes. I was the civilian community liaison in District 5.
Okay. So civilian liaison. What were you doing in that position?
A little bit of everything. Organized a lot of the community events that we had. We had our big Halloween party, which we've had since years before I got there. We always did an adoption event, a Christmas party, organized community things, Cops versus Kids, softball game, a lot of the community watch groups, I'd attend those. And just every day, you know, concerns with the community if they had any problems, you know, speeding, parties, anything like that.
Kids drinking?
Kids drinking.
I didn't think the kids in West Roxbury would do anything like that.
No.
You obviously did something right because you get this new fancy position, Kerry. And help me with the title, but Community Engagement and Collaboration Director, is that the new title?
That's me.
Wow, is all I can say to that. But so what are you doing in the new position? What are you up to?
Well, right now I'm working with the Neighborhood Watch Group. We're working on our goal of 100 new crime watches by the end of the year.
Okay.
And then again, just working with the district CSOs, making sure that they are connected to the right partnerships and, you know, aiding them in anything that we can help them out with.
You hit on the goal of 100 new community crime watch groups,
Yes.
I should say. The mayor is he's behind all that. He's a big proponent,
Yep.
loves the crime watch groups. Why are they so important, I guess, to the safety of the folks who live in our fine city?
The neighborhood watch groups are the eyes and ears of their neighborhoods. You know, they communicate the information to the officers in their district. You know, they live there. They're there 24/7. There's no possible way the police can be everywhere at every moment when something's going on. So unless people let us know that these things are going on, sometimes, you know, we wouldn't know. So they communicate with us. They let us know what's going on and what we need to do. So they're really important to us.
So helping us kind of set our public safety agenda in some respects. Now, I know the mayor wanted 100 by the end of the year.
By the end of the year.
And I guess you guys have made some pretty good progress.
Great
in that
progress.
respect. So
Great.
what, if you could update us with the progress, then where are you in terms of that 100 new crime watch goal?
We have 80 new groups that have been formed since January 2012.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
So 80 new groups? In the people who get involved in these groups, what kind of people are more prone and more apt to get involved?
These are people that are really active in the community. They're concerned about, you know, not just, you know, crime issues, but quality of life issues. Just want to make their place of living a safe and happy place.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally about being part of the solution and not being a part of the problem. But these are people, safe to say, you know, care about what's going on in their community, care about what's going on in the city.
Absolutely.
And getting, you know, talking about the importance of the Crime Watch Group, and I imagine one of the best parts about it is it allows people a chance to get to know their neighbors. Is that a big piece of the Crime Watch Group?
Oh yeah, communication is huge. You know, if you know your neighbors, you care about them, you care about their safety, you care about the community. Right. It all kind of intertwines. It
all comes together, unless your neighbor's Mark Valancourt. That's an inside joke we don't need to get into. Okay. National Night Out. It's been going on for, like, I was surprised to realize, you know, to learn that it's been going on for close to 30 years. Last year, over 37 million people involved. Yeah. What's the big deal? Why do so many people want? Why? I guess it's a celebration, but why are so many people just getting involved in it?
This is the celebration to celebrate the relationship between the community and not only the Boston Police, but community partners. It's a chance to celebrate the relationship between them. We have a really great time. It's an event for kids and families, and everyone should just come out and have a really good time.
All right, so we need to tell folks where to go.
Yes.
So let me give you the quick. So where is it?
Moakley Park in South Boston.
Okay, so Moakley and Southie, for those who aren't familiar with South Boston.
It's very big.
It's a big place. Where is Moakley Park?
Moakley Park is right across from Carson Beach. The best entrance for this event would be over by the Ollie, which is at the Rotary on Columbia Road.
The community house, or Columbia Road, yeah, gotcha. Number Columbia Road is, I think it's like 1180 or 1200.
I thought it was 1118, but we can look into that.
We can look into that later. But in the 1100 block of Columbia Road, yes. But like you said, by the Rotary, near the Ollie.
Yes.
All right, so people know where to go. When is it?
It'll be Tuesday, August 7th from 5 to 8.
Okay. And Tuesday, August 7th, has it always been celebrated like
it's always the first Tuesday in August, nationwide.
So which is cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. So 5 to 8 p.m. What if I'm at home and I got my family? What's the attraction? What's the draw?
We'll have tons of kids' games. We'll have food. We'll have entertainment. The mayor will be there handing out an award for the Crime Fighter of the Year. Mm-hmm. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. You're going to be there?
I'll be there.
Well, what about Wallace Tilford? Is he
Of course he'll be there.
Okay, so that might, actually, we'll edit that later. Fun, games, food, music. You mentioned, we talked earlier, Lisa Bello.
Yeah. Lisa Bello, she is a Boston public school teacher. She's from High Park. She performs all over the city. She's done a bunch of the events at the festivals on the North End. Okay. She's awesome. She's really, really great. That's
funny. We're talking about, I mean, these things, unfortunately, you think they're free, but they're not free. A lot of sponsors involved in this year's National Night Out.
Yeah, we have one sponsor, Target.
So not sponsors, one sponsor.
Sponsor, yes.
Really?
Yep. Target actually sponsors this event nationwide. They sponsor every event that everyone has.
Okay, so kudos to Target.
Yes.
For helping out and getting involved and picking up the tab. Like you said, it's a night for people to come out, celebrate public safety. It's also, I think it's a chance for members of the police department to, if folks didn't know it, is it a night for us to, like you said, the mayor's going to be issuing or awarding the Crime Fighter of the Year award. Is it a night for us to say, hey guys, if you didn't know it, what you do means a lot, and this is a night for us to say thank you?
Absolutely. This is a citywide event. Just because it's in South Boston, we want everyone from everywhere to come. Every district is invited, every person, family, we want everyone to come out. All of the officers from across the city, you know, different stations. We try to get a handful from each space out there so people can not only meet their neighbors, but meet fellow people from around the city and officers that serve the city.
Now the mayor, he just, I mean, Crime Watch groups, they make a lot of sense, but he just seems to get that. I mean, obviously, if he's saying, I want to see more Crime Watch groups, I'm guessing he understands that when people are more engaged, when people get involved and people take an active role, I'm guessing that makes for a safer city.
Absolutely. Those are the people who want to communicate information. You know, if you're looking for information, you want to go to somebody who's active in the community and knows everybody and talks to everybody. And it helps the solution.
It's not rocket science. It just makes people come together. I get to know you, you know me. We a chance to get to know each other and to talk about issues that sometimes we as police officers may say, oh, I didn't know it was a big deal. Well, guess what? Joe Schmo from Crime Watch Group A says, no, believe it or not, whatever, the howling dog or the cat or the kids drinking, whatever. So Crime Fighter of the Year. And you're going to disclose that tonight on Call the Cops, I guess?
No, if you want to know who it is, you're going to have to come Tuesday, August 7th.
So that's a huge tease.
Yes.
So if you want to find out the Crime Watch or Crime Fighter of the year. But you told me earlier it's not Batman or Robin or okay, no, none of those guys. Also, in addition to that, Crime Watch groups in each district. Has plenty of Crime Watch groups. But the top 10.
Yep, we have a top 10 for each district. Those are handed out by the community service officers. Sometimes they have a smaller event during that week. There's all sorts of people that have block parties to celebrate. So, the citywide event is on Tuesday. Right.
So we want everybody there Tuesday, August 7th.
Yes. But
if you want to have a party before Tuesday or after, have at it. But it's just... again, getting back to an earlier question, but so the top 10 Crime Watch groups will be there. I imagine they'll be on stage, they'll be given a plaque or something. That probably goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely. It just shows them that we are thankful for what they do because it helps us do our job.
And so people probably leave there pretty jazzed up, pretty empowered, and thinking, all right, yeah, we're making the city safer.
They are.
Crime Watch groups in general, so you're going to obviously want as many people to show as you can. Is it easy to join a Crime Watch group? What is that process?
Oh, absolutely. If anybody is new to their neighborhood or wants to get involved in a Crime Watch group in their neighborhood, they can call the Crime Watch unit or they can call their local district.
Crime Watch unit number, I believe, is 617-343-4345.
That's it.
343-4345. Okay, so they can call you.
Yes,
okay.
Myself or anyone in the neighborhood watch unit, or they can call their local district and they can find out any of the groups that meet.
You can call up and say, listen, like you said, I'm new to the neighborhood. I want to get involved. I want to make a difference and help out. Is there a Crime Watch group in my...
And if there's not, we can help them with that.
Well, now, that's interesting. So if there's not one to join, starting one, what is that process? Is it, does someone from the office come out and say, this is how you do it?
Yeah. We have people come out. We get a group of interested neighbors, have a meeting about that and see, what the needs are in the community and how we can help them get a group going.
Okay. And so I imagine that it starts with one.
It does.
It starts with somebody.
It does.
Does that person have to provide the place to meet?
Sometimes people want to meet on their street. Sometimes people want to meet in their house. Sometimes people want to meet at the district station. It's whatever works for their neighborhood.
Okay.
There's no right answer, and this is what you have to do for your group. Every group is different, every neighborhood is different, and we're happy to help accommodate anyone's needs.
Whatever you want to do. But what's the key, though, to a good Crime Watch group? Again, I would imagine it starts with just finding people who have some time and care about their city. But what makes for a good Crime Watch group?
Communication, people that care about their community, and people that want to make a difference.
So if you care about your community, you want to make a difference, and you get some time, that's
simple as that.
That's pretty simple, Carrie. Pretty simple. And again, just getting back to the whole neighbors knowing neighbors thing. That must come out when you talk to these folks. That when you know the guy next door, or you know the person living down the street. Is it kind of just common sense that people are going to be more engaged when they know? Absolutely. What's going on, or who's possibly, whose car is being broken into, or if they see suspicious activity in the neighborhood. Right. If you know that that's your neighbor's car, and you don't know, or for instance, if someone's car is getting broken into and you don't know it's your neighbor's, you might not report it, or you might just say, oh, someone's car's gotten broken into. But if you're looking out and you're like, oh my God, that's Ann's car from next door, or Carrie's, or Jamie's. But it's so an attack against one is an attack against everybody. Correct. You're not just impacting one person. Hey, we're a Crime Watch group. We care about public safety, and someone's making a phone call. Absolutely. All right. You've been to a number of these because again, at 5, you guys did so many good things at 5. What's the best part about these about National Night Out? I love going and just seeing everybody that you know, or somebody that you haven't seen in a while, or meeting new people. Yeah. It really is great. And again, it does send home the message to people that, you know, again, and that's the fight we have, because anytime something happens, we're always saying to people, listen, we have a Crime Stopper number. If you text a tip, you can call the district station detectives.
Yeah.
And I think people sometimes don't realize why we say that all the time.
Right.
There's a reason.
And two, you get to meet these people.
Right.
You know, we'll have Crime Stoppers there. Sometimes you'll feel more comfortable because you know who you're calling. You get a face with the name,
Right.
not just, oh, call him, he'll help you.
Right.
Now you've met him.
That's why you get a lot of calls, Carrie, because they trust you. They never trusted me. That's why I never got any calls. But that's another story for another day. All right, so again, somebody who's at home watching the show, they're on the fence about going, and I think you just said it, but it's worth restating. It's a celebration of public safety. It's a chance to thank our community partners. But the social aspect of it, it's also a chance to get to meet some new people.
Yeah,
so what would
and
you
it's
say
just a really fun time. It's a great time for families and kids to come out, enjoy the night, you know, see what we have to offer, meet new people, and just have fun.
All I care about, though, is face painting. Will there be any face painting this year?
Are you going to, if you come, are you going to get your face painted?
If you can promise me face painting, I may come and and get my face painted. Before we say goodnight, so again, where are we going to be this year for National Night Out?
We will be at Moakley Park, August 7th, which is a Tuesday night from 5 to 8.
Okay, 5 to 8 p.m., Moakley Park, South Boston, near the Ollie, by the Rotary, Columbia Road, 1200 block.
Yes.
And according
right
to
at the Rotary.
Carrie Egan. I don't want to call you Carrie Ryan, but I have to.
It took me some time.
Yeah, I bet it did. And to get a hold of you, if people have additional questions.
Same number.
Okay, 617-343-4345. You can also go through BPD News and click on the link for, I think it's Neighborhood Watch. Okay.
And if anybody needs any more information about this event, they can also go to BPD News.
All right, and again, she's the Director of Community Engagement and Collaboration. How about that? How about that?
It's a nice long title.
It's awesome. Carrie, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. And again, folks, if Carrie hasn't convinced you, there's not much more I can say. National Night Out has been going on for close to 30 years. Close to 40 million people will celebrate. It's a chance for us to say thank you to you for getting involved and helping us make this city safer, helping us fight crime. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So National Night Out, August 7th, Moakley Park. If you're around, stop by. It's going to be worth your time. Other than that, thanks for watching Call the Cops. Till next time, have a great week and be safe, everybody. Good night.